Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I hope you all are fine. Today in this video, I want to share a miracle story of recitation of Muhammad Rasulullah. If Muhammad Rasulullah had not read, so she would have become a widow. A lady says that I suddenly opened my eyes at around 2:30 a.m. in the night, and I did not find my husband on the bed. I called my husband, and I was worried when I did not receive any answer from him because I was thinking he was in the washroom, but he was not giving me answer. So I woke up and I went to the washroom. I saw that my husband was fallen there in a dead position. I was so worried when I saw him. If Muhammad Rasulullah had not read, I would have become widow. She further told that my husband used to spend most of the time in the washroom. Let me tell you why he spends his time in the washroom. He is very fond of setting his mustache. He is standing in the washroom for hours and hours. One night, as usual, we all slept in the family, and the husband was setting the mustache in the washroom in front of the mirror. When I suddenly opened my eyes at around 2:30 a.m. in midnight, I did not find my husband on the bed. I called him, but he was not replying. I was worried when I did not get any answer, and I got up from the bed. I went to the washroom, but he was lying in the washroom like a dead person, and his head was under the tap, and the tap slightly open, and the water falling on his head, as if someone had dropped him there. In a most orderly manner. A normal fall in this area would definitely hurt, but my husband did not even get a scratch. He was not hurt. It looked like he was laying in the position himself. When I saw this condition of my husband, my hands and feet swelled. I was worried. My hands and feet were shaking. Here I think it is important to say that I read about the Muhammad Rasulullah, and I listened about Muhammad Rasulullah many times, that if a person recites this in any problem, in any worse condition, the problem will be solved. So at that time, I did not understand what should I do. So I started reciting Muhammad Rasulullah. And I wanted to tell you one more thing, that is my routine, and this was my routine that time. I kept reciting Muhammad Rasulullah whole day because I listened about the benefits of recitation it. So I kept reciting this, and I had completed in millions. And I listened in many programs in YouTube channels about the benefits of Muhammad Rasulullah. So I was reciting this. At that time, when I saw my husband, I quickly sat down, shook my husband's hand, and patted his face, but he was like a dead body. I started reading Muhammad Rasulullah loudly, and with the palms of my hands, I was pushing his heart in this way, and started giving shocks like doctors give shocks to revive the closed heart of patient. And with each shock, I recited Muhammad Rasulullah loudly. I gave some shock. I pushed my husband hard. I put my hand on his heart, that my husband suddenly opened his eyes and saw me. But he was looking at me with blank face. There was nothing in his eyes. I helped him and took my husband in the room. I helped him to change his dress because his dress was wet. After a few time, when my husband became fine, he told me that when I was setting my mustache, I felt someone in the washroom. He pushed me, and there was dark in my eyes. I don't know what happened then, and I fell there. He told all the story, and I listened it. I know just one thing. This Muhammad Rasulullah, this word helped me a lot. This is the second part of Kalma. Whenever I recited in my problem was immediately solved. And I completely believe that. That night, if I didn't recite Muhammad Rasulullah, I would become widow because my husband was in dead position. my husband was fainted, and in that condition, it was looking that my husband could not revive just because of recitation of Muhammadur Rasulullah that gave my husband new life. So this is my firm belief. Whenever I have any issue, any problem, I keep reciting Muhammadur Rasulullah, and Allah always solves my issues. May Allah bless him, may Allah bless her, and may Allah bless us also. Ameen. Jazakallahu khaira.